Double Waffle Clark.
What's up, buddy?
We ain't even going to front with the audience. Like we're not recording this morning. We are actually recording in the middle of the night because we just got done doing a birthday celebration. We celebrated with the chick, we celebrated with the wife, we celebrated with the kids. Now, for those who are just coming onto the show, I do not have a wife and a chick that I celebrate on separate days of the birthday. How you feeling after that?
Bloated, like I need a nap, even though I've already had one today, and maybe a little ashamed, man.
So I am going to have the awesome listeners of the Ranch Show hold me accountable. But on Monday, by the time you hear this track, I'm going on a diet. And tonight, as I'm eating stringy biscuits and gravy,
Those were disgusting.
with my eggs, my toast, my hash browns and cheese, my 2 sausage patties, plus my waffle, I decided I am in the fat Glenn Danzig stage of life, and I'm ending it starting this morning.
I mean, I'm 100% with you. I don't know Glenn Danzig, but I do know that. So I went on, you know this, I went on a diet back in August, and I lost quite a bit of weight back in August.
You look great.
Yeah, thanks, man. And I've still got a little bit left to lose. And so I am going to try my best to, shed those last few pounds so that I can get to a point in my life where, I'm fine with fluctuating 5-10 pounds at a time. It doesn't take me very long to lose weight. It just takes me a little while to gain it. And so generally, if I can get down to a certain weight, I can stay there for a while without having to put in a whole lot of effort.
Yeah.
It's all about maintaining at this point, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to go for 100 pounds by Father's Day. I want to get to 140-ish.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Why? You trying to look malnourished, or what's the deal here?
I'm trying to go for that Vogue look, man. I mean, I now they'll let fatties on the cover of Vogue, but I want to go for that,
Unrealistic beauty.
Iggy Pop look, where it's like, I think this guy's cracked out of his mind, which, speaking of cracked out of his mind, big ups to Alaska at the Waffle House tonight, who was our waiter for a minute, and then he turned into our cook, and then he was the janitor. And John, what did you witness? What did you witness by our guy?
My man Alaska was all over the place tonight, but listen, when you go to the Waffle House, if you don't see a few roaches scurrying around on the floor, then you know that that's probably not a quality Waffle House establishment, okay? So we do expect some level of uncleanliness at the Waffle House regardless, but I did not expect what I saw, which was my man. I don't know what the concoction was in that bucket, but my man just threw a bucket of slush into the bottom of a freezer. Some of y'all who work at food establishments are going to have to let us know if this is protocol, because it looked weird when we saw it. But my man just threw a bucket of slush in the bottom of the freezer. Of course, there wasn't nothing down there. He didn't throw it on top of food or anything at the time that he did it. But he throws this bucket of slush in there, and then he just shuts the door and lets it sit.
Yep.
I'm like, okay.
Gonna let it percolate for a minute.
Yeah. So he lets it sit for a few minutes, does that in every single freezer in the establishment. And then I'm sitting there thinking, okay, he's gonna suck it out with a shop vac or something like that. I don't know what's about to happen. And my man gets a broom from the broom closet.
A broom.
And just sweeps it out. Now, I don't know if they have a freezer broom and then they've got like a floor broom or what, but my gut tells me that he basically just made it dirty all over again. Even if that slush in there was made of bleach and, I don't know, chemical water, he just made it dirty again with the bottom of that broom.
Even like a plastic bristle broom. It was like one of the old school ones, like the Wicked Witch. So now that thing is like waterlogged. And he did it twice. Like he did it in 2 different freezers. And first time John's like, did you see this? I'm like, no. He's like, I'll explain later. And the second time I was like, what is going on right now? Like what? What is wrong with man? He's just going on with his life, man. Like, just yep. Hey, my parents named me Alaska, and I'm a cook at a Waffle House in the middle of the night. Like, this makes perfect sense.
Oh.
It was my turn to buy. It was my turn to buy the meal for John. So I hand the lady my credit card, which I probably should have walked up there to make sure she didn't like write the number down. And I'm like talking to John. We're talking about like the show or something. Like, oh, we're going to. The waitress is just standing. She wasn't going to leave until I tipped her. Like, you're gonna. I was like, and then finally I was like, here, you do the math, because like apparently you're in a hurry. But the food was great. The food was
just
great.
Sitting there staring you down, waiting on you to write that tip down. That was kind of weird to me, actually. I don't know. Maybe, who knows? Maybe she had to have the receipt so she could put it in the register. I don't know, man. It was a little weird though.
Well, normally here you go. You walk away. I tip it. You come back and pick it up. No, she's just waiting there listening to our conversation.
She was, and it was crazy. I wish she would have walked around closer. Listen, for what it's worth, all y'all folks out there, we know food service is a tough job. It's a thankless job. It's not easy, especially when you got bozos like me and Matt in there, ordering double waffles and extra biscuits and gravy and all this jazz. So we appreciate you food service workers, but we were in there for a little while, and she's staring you down for a tip, but couldn't get a refill on my little glass of water, man, the whole night. So
a new way to clean freezers. But hey, y'all, the food was great. Food was great. I mean, Alaska can't clean a freezer to save his life, but he can make some scrambled eggs with the best of them.
Yeah. My dude knows what he's doing over there on the fry cook station for sure.
So, but you probably know, because you were in the Northwest. You were in Seattle during the pandemic. When Waffle House, when the pandemic was, of course, they're open. I mean, the Waffle House was open. Sure. And, we had the plastic partitions and booths and tables and stuff. Waffle House went, nah, forget that. They hung up shower curtains, dude. Clear shower curtains for the booth. Like, that's how hardcore they are. Like, nah, we're good. Here's a shower curtain. So I know we bagged on it, but you know what? Look, you don't go to the Waffle House at any time, but especially at midnight, going, I'm going to get five-star service here. Like, you're going, I'm going to get Alaska, throwing the mop water in the bottom of the freezer to clean it out. Like, you don't expect anything else. And the food is always great. It always is great.
Yes. Yeah. Never once have I ever complained about Waffle House food. Not once.
Hey, back to the diet, though.
Okay.
What are you going to do? How are we losing weight, dude? Because I'm thinking Christmas season, front cover, Speedo with Santa hats on.
with Santa in Congress, right?
Sitting on his lap and the Capitol. Yeah.
Yeah.
How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? And I'm only talking about this on the air right now, so that when we ultimately fail, what is wrong with you guys? Like, you did this whole episode, and I'm like, oh crap, then I gotta get back on the wagon, because it ain't gonna be any of the ladies. I mean, right now the chick can't even put her arms around me and have her fingers connect, because I'm getting so fat Glenn Danzig. All right, like, we're in the fat Elvis stage of our career in the Ranch Show at this moment. How are we gonna do this?
Listen, there's no tricks for me. Diet and exercise, low calories, fewer calories in than what goes out. Do some cardio and some weightlifting. I got some of those adjustable dumbbells down in my basement. I'll probably keep it light so as to not, injure myself. And then, keep the food intake down, and I'll cut weight that way.
Hey, our lawyer is awake right now, and he just sent a message to remind you all to please seek medical physician's advice before you try any diets. And we are not experts. Please do not take our opinions and run with it. I think I'm going to go with not eating.
You're just going to go with the old starve yourself diet?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to eat till all the orphans can, buddy. It's like Johnny Cash.
Do? Like just a straight, like, just cold turkey, I'm not eating for a week and then come back? Or are you going to do like one day on, one day off? How's that going to work?
Live off of Slim Fast and chocolate milk for a week. And I'm not joking. John Clark knows I'll do this. Like, I'm that reckless. Please do not try this at home. This is for professionals and idiots only.
Yeah. Seems healthy. Seems legit.
Well, I mean, I got a big night coming up with the chick this week.
Yeah? What are you guys going to do?
Well, we got a car service. We're going to a fancy steakhouse in Nashville. And then, like we got to get all dressed up. So I got to lose one of the 4 chins by then.
You just going out to go out or what?
Oh, what's the occasion? Well, it's, 6 months since she hasn't killed me. So
So it's an anniversary then.
it is an anniversary. And yeah, it's the anniversary of I have tolerated you this long. You take me somewhere nice now. Okay. All right.
Excellent.
I'm not even paying for it too. So I mean, like, I'm the big winner here. I just got to look good. So yeah, chocolate milk, Slim Fast, water, coffee, and I'm gonna be really cranky for the next couple of days on the show.
That's what I was about to say, man. You're going to be a treat to work with over the next few nights.
Nope, hey, y'all better listen, because if the numbers go down, John's gonna hear it like on the hour. But yeah, no, I'll do it. I guess if I want to sound like really holy right now, I could be like, I fasted before. Like, I could do this.
Not supposed to tell anybody, right?
To look good for my baby and the chick, because you're my baby, John. I could do this. Now, I don't know what happened, dude. Like, I got in this relationship and then I ballooned, man. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, if I was a Kardashian, they'd say I'm pregnant right now.
Elvira would have you on a treadmill tomorrow.
Well, look,
Just running.
Yeah, no, I'd be Rob Kardashian, who you never hear from because he's a little rotund too, allegedly. I blame the chick actually because he's into all this healthy eating, like black rice and this and that. I'm eating all this healthy food. Now I'm eating salads, and I've gained weight. So maybe my diet of a healthy balance of Taco Bell for lunch and Arby's for dinner, night after night.
Well, probably because the foods you're eating with her, your body can actually use. The rest of the food that you eat at Taco Bell and Arby's, your body probably just rejects, and it just goes straight through you.
So
no digestion, no nothing. Just
I looked good.
So roast beef in, roast beef out. Taco Bell in, Taco Bell out. That's exactly what was
black rice to the ribs.
To the ribs and that booty.
I wish it went to my booty. Dude, I wish I had a thick booty, dude. All I got is back. All right?